Kick a Touchdown Sports.
What's up, everyone? This is Kick a Touchdown Sports. I'm Bill White. With me, as always, Joe White.
How are you?
Devin Pickney. And no other than Jimmy D himself.
Good at you.
Live and living color. So, here we are. We're talking about wide receivers. Not just any receivers. Elite fantasy receivers. The upper echelon, tier 1 of the fantasy receiving core this year. And everything you need to know. So we're gonna start with Joe, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna run down the old top 10.
I'm gonna give you the top 10 real quick. Tyreek Hill, number 1. Stephon Diggs,
Hold on
number
1
2.
minute, hold on. Well, just tell me what rankings this is anyway. So this isn't us.
This is Yahoo.
We're gonna.
Everyone likes
Yeah.
Yahoo over ESPN, don't we?
Oh yeah, all of
You rather Yahoo than
Fantasy.
ESPN?
Yahoo Fantasy.
I
is my
stick to
favorite.
Yahoo. Devin, Yahoo?
I'll take it.
Okay. We got Tyreek Hill, number 1. Stephon Diggs, number 2. Devontae Adams, number 3. DeAndre Hopkins, number 4. DK Metcalf, number 5. AJ Brown, number 6. Justin Jefferson, number 7. Calvin Ridley, number 8. Allen Robinson, number 9. And Terry McLaurin, number 10. And just real quick, Michael Thomas is 11.
Okay.
He's out of the top 10.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
These rankings
He's
are
getting disrespected, to be honest.
Yeah.
very disrespectful.
Yeah. Jim White, where do you put Michael Thomas?
He's not in the top 5, but he's top 10.
Yeah.
I put him in that 5 to 10 range just because last year he had a bunch of injuries. Obviously, that played a role in it. Him having his drama, temper tantrum on the field, that had something to do with it. But people forget, 2 years ago, led the league in yards, receptions, was an absolute stud.
Yeah.
But I get where the concern is. Drew Brees isn't there anymore. Who knows if Jameis Winston's going to feed him the pill like he was.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Michael Thomas has been a beast ever since his rookie year.
Right.
Since day 1 in the league, he's been nasty.
Yeah.
So,
And to put him outside the top 10 is just, I think that's
who do you put
rude.
him over that is in the top 10 here? We said like what? We said names like
Terry McLaurin. I think he's over him. Mike Evans. I think Mike Evans could take a hike.
You think so?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't think he's top 10 anymore.
No. Devin, what do you think about Mike
you got
Evans?
something to say?
You got something to say. I see it.
I still got Mike T in my top 5, just because when healthy and when the right attitude, I guess you want to say.
He's
It
happy.
usually hasn't been an issue until this past year. But however,
CTE.
CTE.
Yeah.
We give him a
when
pass.
playing, I haven't checked the numbers exactly, but since he started his rookie year to today, or like last year's date, I'm sure he led in receptions and yards in that like 6-year period.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
He's been top 5 every year.
like at least in the receptions, it's like guaranteed.
He's got a lot of drop balls over the years, guys. I don't know if you watch Mike Evans.
You get a lot of targets, you get dropped.
He does get a lot of
That's what I'm
targets.
saying.
I give him that. I just don't think he's inside that top 10. I don't think he's better than Michael Thomas. Let's put it that way.
Oh, Mike Evans?
Yeah.
I think Michael Thomas is better than Michael Evans.
That's the easy thing. I think Michael Thomas definitely top 10. I think Mike Evans is going to compete him with Antonio Brown, Godwin.
I
Like,
don't
this is
know.
Gronkowski.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
How?
I'm talking right over you.
Okay.
Tom Brady is going to find Mike Evans. Mike Evans is going to get open. Tom Brady's going to find him. He's going to be a touchdown. Mike Evans is a type that can have 4 receptions, 172, and 3 touchdowns a game. Do that consistently.
No, he can't do that
Look back.
consistently.
Look
Get
at
out of your
that.
mind.
Look it up.
Dude, he had
He can do
garbage
it
ass
every other week.
Oh,
Jameis
come
Winston.
on. Give me a
Listen, look
break.
at his seasons before.
You talking about Mike Evans? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jameis Winston was a terrible quarterback. Mike Evans, this year, I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to draft Mike Evans, I will.
Okay, so
He's
20.
going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, so
Let's make a bet right now on his fucking receiving yards. I really want to take
Alright.
it the distance right now because I disagree with you 100%.
he had 13 touchdowns last year. He had 1,000 receiving yards. And he had 70 catches. The year before that,
Is he a touchdown dependent guy? Is that what I heard?
it seems like he gets a lot of
72
touchdowns.
receptions. That's
His rookie
He's not
season.
that
He had
for an
12.
elite wide receiver. I'm looking more
How many
towards
games
like
he play?
90, 100 receptions.
He played 16 games last year. He
A lot of mouths
like
to
he was
feed.
hurt. He played those games, but
True.
he was hurt. You
He
know what
was,
I mean?
yeah. 'Cause I had him on my team. That's what I was.
Yeah, I have him on my team. I have him and Godwin on a good team. I don't know. I'm not sold on. There's too many mouths to feed. I'm in the camp of Mike Evans. Top 15, maybe top 20 wide receiver, but he's not top 10
I'm putting him
receiver.
in my
His
top
We're
five.
talking top tier
His-
elite.
Yeah.
Like top tier.
Yeah, you told me
He's
names
gotta
that I'm
be
not
up
convinced
there.
of.
How many 1,000 yards received?
Yeah, can we
Receiving seasons has he had?
Yeah.
Like, consecutively at that.
All of them?
every year,
All of them.
every single one. Not many touchdowns, Joe. Can you remember his touchdowns since his rookie year?
Oh, so
First double-digit touchdown output since 2016 was last year.
That wasn't even that long ago.
4 years ago?
James-
5 years ago? What are you talking about now? It's half a lifetime.
Whose lifetime? Not mine. 32.
So he had 13 last year, 8 before that. These are touchdowns. 8 the year before that, 5 the year before that. Then he had 12, which Jimmy's referencing. Then 3 the year before that. In his rookie year, he had 12 touchdowns. So,
Right.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
This is the year Tom Brady. Both, if Evans is healthy, Tom Brady's healthy. Look out for Evans.
I'm not saying Mike Evans is bad. I'm just saying he's not top 10, I don't think.
All right.
All right, I have a question. Is Tyreek Hill the number 1 receiver in the NFL?
I don't think so.
It's hard to say for me because it
He's my
depends.
number 2.
It depends on Aaron Rodgers a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
Like you know, what's the name? Love, Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Blake
He's
Bortles.
neither one of them is Aaron Rodgers.
He
You know what I mean?
and
So.
he couldn't even be the backup quarterback last year.
Yeah, who backed up Rodgers?
It was like Tim Boyle.
Wild.
Some shit like that.
Jack Doyle's
Some
brother is
dude.
no tight end. His backup quarterback.
Some journeyman.
Yeah.
I think fantasy-wise, we're talking fantasy points, all that stuff. Tyreek Hill, in my opinion, is probably going to be the number 1 receiver at the end of the
You
year.
think so?
Yeah, just based off of it, he's gotten better every single year. You know, he's just
Tell me this: you're winning your game by 22 going into Monday night. Your old team's played. He's got Tyreek Hill. You're probably gonna stay up all night and watch that game.
Yeah.
Like
Shit in your pants too.
two catches could make that 20 points
Yep.
right there.
It
So,
really
like,
could.
true.
He's got that game-breaking
It's just like
speed that
fast.
changes. He's an equalizer.
I'd
for
rather
sure.
have that on my side than have to go against it. I'll say.
That's true, especially when you got Pat Mahomes giving him the ball too.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the game changer.
He's the
right
best
there.
quarterback in the league. Right?
Absolutely.
He had 15 touchdowns last year. 15 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, which is why you could put Tyreek Hill.
How many
at
yards
number
did he
one.
have
I
last year?
understand why people would.
No, I understand too. I do too. But I may put Adams there depending on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
You know, but
that's
it's
the big
toss-up.
caveat. You know, it's whether or not he's there.
Yeah.
But Devontae Adams is pretty much doing it alone. Who else is over there? Valdez Scantlin, Geronimo Allison.
They
Yeah.
drafted
He's gone,
a receiver,
Lazar.
Alan Lazard.
Tanya.
Cooper. Did they draft someone named Cooper?
Yeah.
Elijah.
Amari Rogers.
Amari Rogers.
Yeah,
Amari
Amari
Rogers.
Rodgers,
Yeah. He's good.
They
Well,
need-
he's a rookie. You know what I mean? He hasn't
Yeah,
been on
true.
the
Yeah,
field
no,
yet.
I mean, at least it's a step in the right direction. He looks like he's good. But
If there's no Aaron Rodgers,
you're right though.
If there's no Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams is nowhere near the top 10.
Yes.
Nowhere near
And
the top
that's
10.
the yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because of
But
bad
then
quarterback
Aaron
play,
Jones
which is what you need
and
to put in
Jones go up.
consideration.
I mean,
Yeah.
we
Try
haven't,
to
we
know
haven't
the
seen
system.
it. We haven't seen like enough sample to fully know. But I think like talent-wise, he's still
Oh,
gonna be,
talented.
I mean, he's always going to be
top
talented.
3 regardless.
Yeah, he may be someone that like Jordan Love ends up depending on and get like a million targets and then you know what I mean, end up getting laid out in the middle of the field. But you know what I'm saying?
It happens. But my sure as shit number 3 is Stephon Diggs. That guy's reliable. That guy's been consistent year in and year out. He had a breakout year, obviously, last
he
year.
changed Josh
He's a true
Allen's
number 1
career.
now.
He changed Josh Allen's career.
Yes.
He changed the direction of the Buffalo Bills
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah, and Diggs led last year in yards and receptions.
Yeah.
And
Pretty good.
Pretty
If you
good.
had him on your team, you already know.
Yeah. So if he had the most, who had the most receiving touchdowns,
No.
because that'd be good, because that's a triple crown.
No. He had
Receivers.
127 receptions and he had 8 touchdowns.
Oh, really? Okay.
And he had 1,500 yards.
I'll take that all day,
That's a
though.
lot of yards.
He had 12 more receptions than DeAndre Hopkins at 115.
Yeah.
All right, well, speaking of
This is a
DeAndre
lot.
Hopkins, he's coming up next on the rankings. He's number 4. Do you think DeAndre Hopkins is going to, Kyler Murray, they added A.J. Green.
Did you agree? Yeah.
I mean, is
Kyle Murray's taking a step forward.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
think bringing in AJ Green was the best thing for DeAndre because now they're not going to be double covering him. He can get wide open even more than he usually is. I think he has another great year. And Kyler Murray, like I said before, takes that next step.
Yep.
They needed like anything because they had Christian Kirk, who's like I feel is mediocre.
Yeah.
He's either hurt, and then they had Andy Isabella.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who would just have
UMass,
like
right?
yeah, you'd have like 2 good games and then never see him again. And
Like
It's
return a
just like-
punt or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
They just
seriously.
had
Who else
too
they
many.
had? JJ Nelson
Is
That
he still
John
there?
Brown
JJ
for a
Nelson's
second.
Still there? He's been there for a
was,
while.
but I don't think he's there anymore.
They just have too many randoms. Like we're
Right.
naming people that
Exactly.
probably aren't even there.
They're in the league
So
anymore.
if AJ Green could give them like 700 yards, 600 yards, that's probably better than anything they had from the number 2 and lower. Like,
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins is a great guy to take at the end of your first round, beginning of your second. You know, on the flop, on the turn.
Yeah.
That's a great place.
Oh yeah,
to take
people
him.
late first round pick
Yeah.
to
he's
take
not
on
going to
this
be there.
deal.
If you don't get him there, he's not going to be
He's
there.
Right. Yeah.
No,
on the way back.
no.
Yeah.
You're,
No.
you're getting scrubbed.
He's
to that
obviously
point,
a top 15 pick.
He's right now average.
Depends how people are
Make sure you
feeling.
take a running back with him.
He's averaging the number 18 pick right now.
18 overall pick.
18 overall pick.
Yeah, so it's close to where we were talking
Yeah,
Yeah.
very close. That should be on point. I'd love to have him on my team.
I think those numbers boost up as time goes
Yeah, we're
around.
closer to the draft.
Yeah.
For sure.
So the next one up is DK Metcalf. How good is he? How good is DK
I mean,
Metcalf?
this is. I feel like so. He had a good year last year. I mean, he's had a good year his rookie year and last year. To me, this is the year DK Metcalf is either gonna be the elite receiver that he's like looks like he's gonna be,
projecting.
or he's gonna regress. Like it's like because DK Metcalf going into the draft, remember, he wasn't known as a talented
He was just
receiver.
known as a
He was just
muscle
a,
guy.
a big beast. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
diesel.
Like, can he even catch the ball? You know, no one even knew. Turns out he can.
Very well.
So
Turns out,
Oh, he was tied 19th, 83 receptions.
83
last year.
receptions. Yeah, what
Yeah.
with Tyler Lockett too? I mean, you gotta spread.
There's
the
a
ball
lot
out
of mouths to feed over there.
Yeah, if you look at
Yeah.
his yards, 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns.
there. Oof, that's pretty good. I'll
That's
take
pretty
that.
good,
I'll
yeah.
take that.
He averaged 81 yards a game and 15 yards per
How
reception.
many games did he play?
All of them.
Okay.
All of them.
I think he does have the. He smoked Stephon Gilmore that game last year.
Yeah.
Beat him for like 2 touchdowns,
2
100 something yards. Like, it was kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you. So I think in that respect, DK is going to be a stud this year. He's definitely going to go off.
Yeah, I would take him too if he was
If
available.
he's available there, then second round, middle of the second, take him.
Yeah.
Even early second, honestly, it depends how you're feeling.
there's just like a couple gripes that I've had with him. I've played against him in multiple leagues, and it's worked in my favor. Usually on a primetime game, you see him in the end zone, wide open, hits him in the mask.
Yeah.
It's a
In his
touchdown.
visor.
Like, yeah, I've seen that at least twice. And then the fumble, where
Oh.
he either like celebrated before
Yeah,
the goal line,
right at the
or
goal
like
line.
he slowed down and then got stripped and then.
So a
turned.
lot of mental errors there.
Yeah.
So like I think he's young, so he's gonna do like stupid stuff now
Yeah.
opposed
Yeah.
to later.
You just gotta mature a little bit.
So I think he has a little ways to go in
Yeah.
that regard.
Yeah. Well, this is his third year, right? So this is the year to me. This is.
DK's
Where
gonna
you
end
start
up.
turning it up.
He's gonna end up a top 3 wide receiver at the end of the year.
You
my
think so?
prediction. Yeah, yeah. Devontae Adams ain't gonna be there. I mean, there's not many. Tyreek Hill's real good. Stephon Diggs is real close to him. Like, there's a lot of stuck at the top there.
Yeah.
So how far are we in?
He's the number 5.
Yeah,
Number
five.
Number
On my
five. I don't-
personal list, I put him at 9.
9.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's
I feel both arguments can be made. So it's
He's
Yeah.
got a lot of potential. He's got a lot of
I
potential.
think Keenan Allen's better than DK Metcalf.
If he can stay
and
healthy.
if he can stay healthy.
That's
He's
the
been
thing.
healthy.
I
One
think
year.
the ceiling is there.
You got 1 year.
Keenan
yeah.
Allen's super talented.
He's nasty
He's
until
so
he gets
talented.
hurt, and then he's fucking.
He's fucked me so many years.
Because he looks so good, you're pumped. People are saying you trade, you're like, nah, not
Nah.
Keenan Allen. This
No,
is
game
nice.
3,
He's
you
on
got
the
it.
pace for 200 receptions. Are you kidding me? And then nope, oh, he's out for the year.
Oh.
You're
Good.
watching Red
You
Zone.
could say that about Michael Thomas too, though.
You just see
1 year.
Could
It's
say the
always
same thing.
Keenan Allen, like the last one to get up after a play.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, like, is
Yeah,
he
no.
hurt? Or, like, what's going
Like,
on?
please let it be Mike Williams. Please let it be Mike
Yeah,
Williams.
Mike
Oh,
Williams.
no, it's
Oh.
Keenan Allen's hurt. No.
Yeah.
Now you're checking your phone to see if there's like an injury report or
Yeah.
something.
And it's any open trade you can accept because he's hurt. But
I think Allen Robinson's better than him too.
you think so?
Than DK, absolutely.
Allen Robinson, I mean,
He gets a
maybe-
good quarterback. Oh man, and he
Well,
still
who-
put up what,
Andy
1,200
Dalton.
yards?
Andy
Andy
Dalton.
Dalton's probably the best quarterback he's had in his whole career.
Probably
And
because he
that's
went
the
from.
sad thing.
Yeah, I know.
He had a great
He
year
had
last
Blake
year.
Bortles. He had the boat.
Bortles, and he had, did he have, was he have Minshew? No, he wasn't.
No, I don't think
No.
so. He got traded.
But
before.
Foles and Trubisky.
Blaine Gabbert,
Blaine Gabbert.
Oh.
Yeah, I know Blaine Gabbert.
Yes.
Minshew, like
Yeah.
you said, like just never got a fair shake.
No.
Yeah,
He's
no,
put-
but he
he's
still
making
put
Pro-
up numbers.
Still
Making
good.
Pro Bowls. With that being said,
Yeah.
He's a beast. You're right, Jimmy. You're right. And now that I look at it and I think about it, Allen Robinson is better than DK Metcalf.
Mhm.
He is. It's,
Yeah.
as long as the quarterback plays there.
I mean, Dalton's a good enough quarterback. He's a receiver can get good numbers with him. You know.
If you take Russell Wilson and give him
Man.
Allen Robinson, imagine his
Oh
career.
man.
Could you imagine?
And then by week 3, it's Justin Fields potentially.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
fingers
that opens
crossed.
up a whole new avenue.
yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Exactly.
So that's
Fields-
that's
I
what I mean
like
by being a
Fields.
couple guys that have the talent to be better than average and be in the top 10.
Yeah.
But it's just, staying healthy, quarterback play, system play, the 1, the 2. Tyler Lockett, you could argue, is the 1 in Seattle, but
Yeah.
As
It's
far as,
both
like,
1A,
volume.
1B.
right.
So we got the next one coming down is AJ Brown.
I like AJ Brown.
He's the 21 overall pick.
I like
He's
A.J. Brown.
going in like the 3rd round.
I think AJ Brown's a legit number 1 receiver.
I do too.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
It-
He's already proven himself to be an elite receiver. Like DK Metcalf, this is the year for me anyway.
Yeah.
That
The proven.
AJ Brown's there. He's already a beast.
He played in 14 games last year. He had 70 catches. He had 1,000 yards receiving, and he had 11 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Now you have Julio Jones there.
Which I think just spreads out the field and
Yeah.
not as much double coverage on him, makes
Takes
him
the
more
safety
open.
off him.
People think of it as a negative. I think it's a positive for the guy.
Me too. It's even a positive for Derrick Henry. If you have Derrick Henry, because again, it spreads the field out.
yeah,
Right, stack the box. All of a sudden, dude's downfield catching
So
going for 6.
you got a play action game going all day.
Right.
I wanted to jump on that point because say they come out in 12 personnel, they have 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Your receivers are AJ Brown and Julio.
Yeah.
So you put 8 in the box, like you were saying, and then all of a sudden Julio makes one move, gone, or AJ Brown breaks
Yeah.
a tackle like he's very prone to do,
Yeah.
and then he's out of there.
Yeah.
It's-
Touchdown.
I think they have the perfect amount of weapons for what they
Me
want to
too.
accomplish this year.
Their offense is well rounded. Who's their tight end there now?
That's,
Oh,
that's,
Fursker.
that's the
Fursker.
thing. Fursker.
Fursker.
Is that the Harvard dude? Is that the right?
Is that who that is? I don't know, but I've heard good things about
And then
him.
they have Josh Reynolds too. He was on the
Okay,
Rams.
yeah, from the Rams.
I like Josh Reynolds.
He's all right.
I don't know. He's unproven to me.
He's
Hey, if
good
he's a
number
third
3.
receiver, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
Like he was with the Rams. He's a third
He was
receiver.
a
for the
third
Rams,
receiver there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good enough.
I got no problem with Josh Reynolds being my 3rd.
No,
Not
not
at
at
all. On my team, not on my fantasy team, of course.
No,
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's
Yeah,
like
no.
You got a big problem.
That's like
I
a
mean, yeah, I mean-
DraftKings
Yeah,
kind of play.
You put him on the Patriots. He's the best receiver on the
Immediately.
Patriots.
Okay, next up, Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
You had a hot take earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, let's hear
Yeah,
it.
so I don't know about Justin Jefferson. It's his 2nd year. It's a sophomore. There's a lot of this tape on him. People know to double cover him. I feel like Adam Thielen is going to end up having a better year than Justin Jefferson.
Think so?
That's fair.
Yeah,
Think so?
because before they were not double cover. You had a shade towards Thielen. Then all of a sudden, Justin Jefferson's just blowing it. He had great numbers. So you
Yeah.
can't argue his talent. I just think the scheme's going to be different going into this year for Justin Jefferson.
I think Justin Jefferson is going to have a good year this year. I think he's gonna get better. He was good last year. He's only gonna get better this year.
He had 1,400 yards.
He was 3rd as a rookie.
That's no fluke. I don't know.
He's
You know what I'm saying? That's
talented.
what I'm saying. That's
I'm
no
not saying
fluke.
he's not.
1,400 yards is 1,400
Yeah,
yards.
he gets- it's
As a
even.
rookie, he was 3rd in the NFL in receiving.
Yeah, no, overall, right?
Overall.
Yeah, not just
Typically-
rookies, everyone.
Veterans, rookies, everybody.
That's crazy.
So even if you predict a drop, it's not going to happen, a drop off. What are
Actually,
we at, like 1,100, 1,200?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I'll take it.
That's the drop off.
Yeah,
It's
no.
still like
Still elite.
like he's showing you the floor, like
Yeah.
pretty much.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable.
I agree. So Justin Jefferson, I think he has the potential to break out and be like, if he gets better, say, we're talking 1,600 yards.
There's no way.
Imagine
There's no way.
50 touchdowns.
You just start guarding him, you just double cover him, and it's
the
like
best
Kirk
ever
Cousins-
done was 23 by Randy Moss, the great Hall of
Oh,
Famer.
28.
28
28.
was the receiving.
Yeah, 07, right? 07 Brady
No,
had
yeah,
58.
23.
28.
I'll tell you
think.
now.
Look it up. But that's what I'm going. Yeah, I think he's right there, Jimmy, to be able to catch Randy Moss.
You think so?
I think so.
This early too? in his
think so.
career? We
Kirk
got
Cousins-
Randy late
Because
too.
Kirk Cousins is
you know
on
I'm
his
out
game.
on Kirk though, so
I am too, but I mean, I kept him as a keeper in one of my leagues, so I got the 2-quarterback league. That's why he's a late pick.
I think the talent is there. Like you said, his floor's there. I don't think we saw his ceiling yet though. I think he's got a lot of potential to keep going.
I agree.
And if say Kellen Mond comes in, ends up being a stud for them, I think
knows?
they got a good thing going on.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
who knows? That's theoretical.
having Thielen on the other side helps a lot, and having like Irv Smith, who's like a threat in the passing game, stuff like that. That can open up a lot for Justin Jefferson.
I'm looking for it. I went to NFL Network and Well, what should I be searching here?
NFL record.
Yeah, touchdown record.
Receptions in a season.
Regular season.
Okay, touchdown right. Oh yeah, so it might be right here. Oh, it's 23.
Oh!
No, it's
It's
not.
23 and it was number 7.
Oh! I'd hate to be wrong on the site.
Hey, but you know why? You know why? I
hate
have
to be
my
wrong,
glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know the glasses, the coat.
Also, I think 28 is like, isn't that LT's touchdown?
Is that what it
Like
was?
rushing touchdown.
Oh, okay.
That,
Yeah, he had
that
a,
might be what
That
the
could probably be when he
28
passed Sean Alexander.
Oh yeah.
that must have been a disgusting fantasy year for him.
Mm-hmm.
Plus LT back in the mid 2000s.
with the visor.
Oh,
He would
please.
run for 2 touchdowns, he would catch a touchdown, and then
Yeah.
he would throw like 2 games and throw a touchdown. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, he put up 35 points.
Dude, he was nasty.
Like that.
Nasty.
But halftime.
I drafted him first overall one year, and people were giving me shit because like Larry Johnson was supposed to be the first overall pick,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, give me LT. Got him. I was pumped.
Hey, panned out.
I won the league, I think, that year. Actually, no, I didn't. That was the year of Brian Westbrook, and he knelt down the 1 yard line, cost me my fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
just salt the game.
Oh.
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay, how do you think about Calvin Ridley? No more Julio, number 1 wide receiver, all the pressure. What are you gonna do with him?
I don't know. I think I don't want him.
He's the
I think there's too
25th
much
pick.
risk. Too much risk involved.
There's a lot of risk involved. Julio helped him a lot, you know, and now that he's gone, being the true one, double coverage. I know there's a lot of confidence in him, in his game, and like
Yeah.
that he can step up. But that's something we have to wait and see. You
I haven't
know,
seen
that's-
it.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh,
Pitts is there to take some of the attention off a little
Yeah.
bit.
I mean, 90 receptions, 1,374 yards, 9 touchdowns. Pretty damn good numbers.
I think he was. Yeah, I think I talked about this before. I think he was heavy at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
and then I think he regressed as the season went on.
I'll tell you right now, I got his game log.
Yeah, he was like wide out 1 for the early portion.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
top
sure.
first 5 games.
Yeah, he went
And then
off.
he kind of.
Yeah, so his first 3 games, he had 9 catches, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 catches, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 catches, 110 yards, no touchdowns. Then he got hurt. Then he came back, had 8 catches for 136, no touchdowns. Then he tailed off.
Yeah, what was his next after that?
After that, he was 7 catches for 61 and a touchdown, 7 catches for 69 and a touchdown. Still good numbers. I mean, but compared to what it was to start
Yeah,
off with,
thanks.
Reliable wide receiver, too. Very reliable.
his best game was 4,
Yeah.
10 catches, 163 yards, and a touchdown.
For where he was getting drafted last year, that's very reliable
It's a
numbers.
bargain.
The
not
The
last
people
year.
are pumping his, pumping his tires, and he's going, mid-second. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think that we'll have to wait and see type thing.
hard.
That's the roll of the dice.
Yeah,
See if he shows up or not,
definitely.
because it's his first time actually getting.
Being the man.
Yeah,
He's the man.
I think the volume will be there. I mean, he might get doubled and coverage shaded. You mentioned Billy Pitts
Yeah.
is there, and they still have Hayden Hurst. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever
Russell
you
Gage.
think of
they
him.
love those 2 tight end sets. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure down there.
It's gonna be devastating.
So, and their defense, to my knowledge, hasn't gotten much better. I think they're still going to be slinging the ball.
yeah,
come
from behind.
Most of these games, there's going to just be volume to go around.
Because
Yeah.
that defense is still
So I
sus.
think
Yeah.
from that perspective, that's kind of like what happened last year. They were the losing team. You got to air the ball out, and your best guy is probably going to get a lot of those.
And Julio was hurt most of the year.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
100%. So I don't know about Calvin.
We haven't even touched upon Julio. Like, what do you
Yeah.
guys think about him? I mean, we did a
Quick.
little bit with AJ Brown,
Yeah.
Normal years, he would have came up by now.
Yeah, normal years,
For-
right?
Yeah.
How far we are in the list by now.
He played in 9 games last year.
Yeah.
9 games. He had
I mean-
51 receptions.
He was nasty. Oh yeah. I mean, that's pretty good.
but he's a sexy name. Another one of those,
I'll take him if he's there for me a little bit later.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
He's
too.
usually the Iron Man too. Like this is his first
Yeah.
injury-riddled season.
Yeah.
Like,
People are sleeping on Julio.
I think so too.
Big
I think so
time.
too.
Big
I think
time.
that's good for him.
Me too.
Yeah. I think a
If
Titan.
you can steal him late in the second or something like that.
Julio's-
Later than that. I think you can get him later.
He's
Yeah.
going. He's going
Right.
average between 4 and 5. He's the
Really?
39th pick.
I think that changes come
Yeah.
camp.
You get him the 4th round, 5th round.
He's a
Yeah,
3rd-round pick, man.
easily. He'll
We'll
I
have a
see.
think
leader
he
around.
has
see.
that potential, but it's hard if like this was his first injury year, but it's hard if you use that early capital and then you're like, oh,
There's a lot of risk.
Julio pulls a hammy and he's gonna be out 2 games,
Yeah.
and then you're just like,
Right, and then there's another younger option that could probably show up, like Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
You know, some stud like that.
Yeah.
Who knows about him, too? They're already putting him number 1. I think he need to pump the brakes.
yeah, they have a lot of good options there already.
Yeah.
So
T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd.
And like the
I like Auden Tate too.
Yeah, he's
he
good
was a
too,
good.
yeah.
He was a good like PBR flex if you needed a waiver or something. Like he got you by.
and Jamar Chase was better than Justin Jefferson in college. Like obviously
He was.
it was and then Justin Jefferson hits the scene and does that last year.
Yeah.
It just only amps up what's expected out of Chase. If you
And he's
ask me.
back. He's back with his college quarterback too, Joe Burrow.
Comfortable, very
So-
comfortable. He's going
Good
in the.
situation.
He's in the, right now. Jamar Chase is the 94th overall pick, and he's going in
It's
the
the eighth
round
round.
between what it says. It's weird because it shows you two different things. It says the 94th overall pick, and this is average, and the average round is 10.9. 10.9. I don't like how they don't correlate correctly with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a steal. Jamar Chase all day. He's a fucking stud.
Yes.
All right, you guys want to talk about my boy Terry McLaurin?
Terry McLaurin.
Love Terry.
Big
Terry
fan.
Terry.
Like Washington.
Big fan
Yeah.
of Terry McLaurin. He's a stud.
You Fitz Magic there.
He's gonna be Fitzmagic's
Love.
favorite. I love Fitzmagic.
But you know who's gonna like him even more than Fitzmagic? Taylor Heineke.
Oh, stop! I'm not gonna.
We're going with him, Bill.
But either way, a good quarterback can be throwing the ball. A good,
87 receptions.
reliable quarterback.
1,118 yards, 4 touchdowns. Pretty bad quarterback play last year. Those
No
aren't
quarterback.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yo, actually, the quarterback play was bad.
and if I think those numbers only go up. Terry's proven himself over the last 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna get the bag
He's a
soon.
good receiver.
Yeah.
So
And by the way, his one game with Tyler Heineke at quarterback, he had 6 receptions for 75 yards and no touchdowns.
Can he break that threshold though? Can he be a top 5 guy?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
He's got the potential.
He's always there.
has the
I think
potential.
top 12. He's like
He's on the
that
cusp.
right there
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, for sure.
So he has the potential to get there.
He's
Yeah.
the 32nd overall pick right now. 32nd overall, 4th round. I like Terry McLaurin a lot.
He was on one of my winning teams.
Yeah.
So it's definitely if I see him
Somebody to target for sure.
in the right range.
Like I said, one of his winning teams. How many teams you
Yeah, how
won?
many teams you won last year, huh?
I only won 1 out of 3 leagues.
Oh,
But
okay.
I
It's good
made-
numbers.
Yeah.
1 out of 3.
I made it to like the semifinals in my second league.
Yeah. I plan on winning all my leagues this year. Yeah.
The next one up is Michael Thomas. We talked about him already.
MT.
Yeah.
He's going right now 34th overall. He's in the 4th round. He's a super sleeper. Super sleeper.
Yeah.
Because if you believe how Jimmy believes, and you believe
Wait,
in
what
Winston,
round you say?
he's going in the fourth round, 4.3.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm big on Michael Thomas.
I mean, he goes in the first round some years.
I don't even want to talk about him so you people could sleep on him. you know?
No,
He was my first round pick last year. We all know how that went.
well.
Very, very poor.
I took him first round 2 years ago and it was very solid. That was when he had
Yeah.
that huge year. So
Yeah.
I did, I was like, wow, this guy's a sure bet.
He's
Yeah.
a stud. He was as good as a running back
Mhm.
based off of 2 years ago, right? The year you picked him.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go right past him. Keenan Allen, right?
We talked about him.
We
a
talked
little
about
bit.
him. He's an injury-prone machine.
Love him though, he's talented. Top 10 potential if he stays healthy. Justin Herbert, don't
It's
forget.
just
Yeah, Herbert's good.
how many games are we gonna get out of him? That's the
16, baby. 16.
No.
He's played in 16 games only 3 times
How many years?
since 2013.
Okay.
So it's 7 years.
How many did you play last year? 14.
14. And he had. Oh, right here. Is it right here? So he played.
So another high risk, high reward
He played
type
in-
guy.
What? This makes no sense. Oh, okay. He didn't even break 1,000 yards receiving last year.
Whoa.
But they got Justin Herbert. He's new. I don't know. I don't know. I traded Keenan Allen for Christian McCaffrey, so I don't. It shows you. I don't have any faith. in
Well, that's all day.
I know. I traded like 2 first-round picks, Keenan Allen, and I think that was it.
I think it was
I won that trade.
Yeah, we did it on the air.
We did it on the
We're
air.
here.
Live, yeah. There's
Yeah.
a couple shows back.
Yeah.
We did that live. Okay, so fuck Keenan Allen. Moving on. Mike Evans.
We talked about him too.
Yeah.
I'm high on Mike Evans.
I'm down on Mike Evans.
Down on Mike Evans myself.
What do you say, Devin? Break the
relatively high.
relative.
I'm drafting him.
Top 10, top 12,
We just talked about Julio.
or better.
Next up, Chris Godwin. He's going the 39th pick overall.
If he's there late enough for me, I'll take him.
If he's there, whatever.
Yeah, if he slips to me, I'll take him.
Yeah.
I just think there's too many mouths to feed. People forget Tony Brown can still eat too.
I like how you call him Tony.
Tony Toe Tap.
Tony toe tap.
Guy can still eat. He's got a couple domestics, and he's probably got a lot of CTE, but he can catch a ball.
He's got
Nah.
all.
He's still got all the tools.
He's a stud. He's an absolute
He
stud.
is. He just needs to clean up his, his act.
Here's
That's it.
Jimmy, I got a real good one for you. Ready? Amari Cooper.
I'll tell you. I like Amari Cooper this year. Dak Prescott healthy. Amari Cooper's healthy. That's good.
Good enough for you?
I
Good
like
enough for
CD
me.
Lamb more.
I mean, I like CD Lamb also, but I'm saying that Mark Cooper. What round is he going in? Late, right? Got it.
5th round,
Oh,
4th round.
later, 7th, 8th round.
Amari?
He's going in the 5th round.
Yeah,
5.4.
Amari Cooper's not getting slept on. He's still the number 1 over there.
But CD
I
Lamb,
mean, I'm taking him later than that.
Hey,
'cause
so-
he's gonna follow me.
Amari Cooper's going 44 overall. CD Lamb's going 53 overall.
So they're right
They're
there.
close.
I mean, I like the
And if I'm the pick and choose guy, I'm taking CD Lamb. He just showed me more
Right.
promise in his first year than Amari showed me his entire career.
I don't know. Mario with Dak, I like.
I like to see. But no, I like Amari with CD Lamb. I like that too.
Yeah.
I like it like
I
that.
like both.
Michael
I
Gallup,
like
too.
CD Lamb's potential because of him not getting the number 1 treatment from
Yeah.
the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Matchups.
So it just opens up, and if it goes anything like last year, they're going to be throwing the ball for like 40, 50 times a game.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
just like the opportunities out there.
I think all those boys eat. I think it's a great year for Dallas.
You think Zeke
Wide
too?
receiving corps.
I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
I agree. After
I
what
had-
they went through last year, it's gonna be
They're
phenomenal.
gonna win the NFC East. Guaranteed.
That's it. They
That's
don't.
probably the shakiest guarantee you can get. Seeing as how a football
Yeah.
team won last year, and I don't think anyone had
No.
that.
But I'm just saying, if Dak Prescott was healthy last year, they would have.
Would they go 4-12?
They would have ran away with it last year. Dak Prescott was playing out of his
He was
mind.
MVP caliber
Playing
until his
out
leg
of
went
his
backwards.
mind.
All right, so let's bounce forward real quick. Robert Woods.
Love Robert
Woods, I
Woods.
like him.
Love Robert
Yeah,
Woods.
love Robert.
Who doesn't love
Stafford.
Robert? I love
Matt
Robert.
Stafford's there. He's gonna be catching some balls.
Mr. Consistent himself.
Oh yeah, since the Bills. Since
You
the
know,
Bills.
low end wide receiver 1, but you know what? He's gonna put up those numbers, 18 points a week every week.
Oh yeah,
you know,
definitely.
he'll get a touchdown, bunch of receptions,
Yep.
probably close to 100 yards every game. He's a lock.
Yep. Definitely.
Last year he
You can
averaged,
probably get him later too.
Probably.
he had 58 yards per game last year. But that's with a terrible quarterback. So I think it's gonna be a huge year for him.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Adam Thielen. You know where I stand on Adam Thielen. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year.
I think he's having a good year, but I'm not like. I don't need Adam Thielen.
You don't need Adam Thielen?
No.
Okay. Then yeah.
I felt the
Yeah.
same way over the years. I've never thought I needed him, but he showed up.
Yeah.
Few of those seasons he showed up, and with Diggs, another good wide receiver on the other side of him,
Yeah.
that's
true.
what helps him a lot.
Yeah.
And he has that in Justin Jefferson, so I think he'll have a middle of the pack year, top 15.
What round's he going? I guess that matters, I guess, for me, Adam Thielen, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Adam Thielen's going 49 overall, 5.9, so between 5 and 6.
5 and 6 round.
Yeah, he had 14 touchdowns last year.
That's not bad. I guess when you get looking, I mean, it's easy to say. When you're looking at the list, though, as you're going, you're like, oh, there's always like gaps of players I absolutely do not want.
There is, big time.
And I'm like, now I'm looking down, it's like my next pick. And I'm like looking at those players, and you know what I mean?
These wide receivers are
I
going
feel like that's around that time.
No, we got
Fourth, fifth round.
we
but-
got about 3 more plays to
Fifth,
go, and then
sixth
it
round.
drops. Actually, I don't know. It's kind of sketchy. We'll keep going real quick. So we got CD Lamb. We talked about him. DJ Moore. I think he has a very, very good year.
You
this
think
year.
so? Like, I
do.
feel like I believed he would last year, and I was wrong.
You did.
Yeah.
But now he's got.
Didn't he have a 1,000-yard year last year? He had a
Did he?
pretty good year.
He did.
I wasn't like, I don't know. The fantasy wasn't good last year for me. I don't know. I wasn't impressed.
You expected a breakout year.
Yeah.
Expected a breakout year,
Yes.
and he didn't get it. That's
Yeah.
the issue. But I think with Sam Darnold coming there, I think Sam Darnold's a better quarterback than Teddy Bridgewater. I think, that was only his second year last year, So like,
True.
he's-
This is his third year.
this
You're
is-
right.
Oh no, this is 1, 2, 3. So he just had his third year. Coming to his fourth year.
Bum.
But still, though, wide receivers, you learn, you get better. He's becoming a veteran. I have faith in that. You got Robbie Anderson down there backing him up too. Like,
Robbie Anderson is arguably better than him.
true.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm also high on Robbie Anderson too. Like, I think they're both having a good year.
Robbie Anderson is so skinny.
He
Have you
is.
seen him?
He's very
so
skinny.
Just
skinny.
makes plays.
He does.
I'm surprised he doesn't
Catches
die
everything.
every time he gets hit.
I love Robbie Anderson. He's a fucking stud. I'm so
He's got
happy.
wheels.
He does.
The next up is Cooper Cup.
I love Cooper Cup. Love Cooper Cup.
High on Cup.
Lots of receptions.
Well, yeah,
All day.
between Woods and Cup,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
very, very,
Love the Rams.
reliable guy. Well, Cup, he has an injury history. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm still high on him.
I'm still. He's worth the risk.
When he
Yes.
plays, you can count on him.
Yeah. He's always there. If he's healthy, you're getting numbers. That's the issue.
Say if Robert Woods goes first, and you see him off the board, go get Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid of taking Cup.
Yeah, don't be afraid of that move.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. He's going in the 7th round, 59 overall, 59.2. Tyler Lockett's up next. I don't know what Tyler Lockett.
slot machine.
Yeah,
Guy's an
Tyler Lockett
absolute
gets good
stud.
numbers.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of
I feel
receptions.
like I never take him, but I go against him and he kicks my ass every
Yeah,
time.
if you play him the wrong week,
He's a hit or miss guy. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
You
He'll
get-
drop 40 and then late 2 the next week.
Yeah.
So that's another guy that's high risk, high reward.
I think DK Metcalf takes more and more from him. I do.
He is getting older.
He is.
How old is this guy? He's got to be close to 30, right? He's
Like,
28.
up there.
Yeah, and then you
He's
kind
still got a few years.
Yeah, a couple.
He's in his prime right now.
He is. You got
Yeah.
Russ up there. As long as Russell Wilson stays happy,
How many guys are we in now?
we're deep.
Yeah.
We're
Not like
deep
20 guys.
No.
But like all very mentionable names, though,
That's
you
true.
know?
There's,
It's not like when I talk about schmucks right now.
Yeah, we're sleepers really. What's going on? We're gonna have another show of all those sleepers.
There's
Sleepers
one-
only.
There's a lot of depth at the position.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Deontay Johnson
The Steelers.
at all.
He got a lot of receptions last year, man.
I'm not
Yeah,
drafting.
just the volume. Like he had a lot of drops too. but-
He had 1,374 yards. He tied for 5th with that.
I
Oh,
don't
no, I'm
believe
sorry.
it.
That was my bad. I clicked the wrong thing.
You probably clicked on DeAndre Hopkins.
No, I clicked on Calvin Ridley.
That's a big-
That would have been tough. Tough look, James.
Mm-hmm. Good catch though.
He had, let's see here, 923 yards receiving, and he had
88 receptions.
Yep. 7
144 targets.
It's a lot of targets, a lot
You
of
shitting me,
a lot
dude?
of not catches too. A
Yeah.
lot of not
So I
catches.
think that's why people are high on him because he's getting a lot of volume.
Yeah.
Volume is king in fantasy.
I don't believe in
Yeah.
any Pittsburgh wide receiver. all of a sudden.
Claypool.
Like up next is Claypool, and I'm not gonna touch Claypool with a 10-foot
No,
stick.
I'm not taking Claypool.
There's no way I'm touching Claypool.
No.
Why?
I just don't. I don't
I
know.
think he had a couple good games. didn't he?
massive games,
Not
and then
enough
just dropped
sample
off.
size.
Yeah.
No one thinks Big Ben's gonna play a role in their demise.
It is demise, yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Big Ben's
Just
gonna
wanna throw that out
Yeah,
there.
no, you're right.
If not him, it Mason
It
Rudolph.
has everything to
Either
do.
both of them are gonna ruin him.
Yeah.
What about Odell Beckham? He's the number one receiver over in Browns. I mean, do you guys like Odell Beckham Jr.?
I used
No,
to.
no, I don't ever take him. No,
He
I wouldn't
plays-
want to pick him. I would put it that.
There's value
I
though.
took him last year and it bit me in my ass.
Yeah,
And
that's
he,
how it is.
When he tears ACL, he broke his ankle, he cried on the sideline, did a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, every year you regret taking Odell
If you
Beckham.
look
Except
at
the
his,
first 3 years.
True.
look his first 3 years, right? I was about to mention that. First 3 years, he had 91 catches. He had 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. The next year, 96 catches, 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. The year after that, 101 catches, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and then trash for the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Just trash. He had over 1,000 yards receiving twice after that, with like 6 to 4.
And he has the best catch in history,
Whoa.
arguably.
We all love the catch.
Those gloves are so
Another sexy
sticky.
name, guys. I'm
Another
gonna keep saying a sexy name because that's all they
sexy
fucking
name.
are.
I could have made that catch. Give me those gloves.
But if OBJ is sitting there in the 6th round, nobody really feeling him, I'll take him.
No, I'm
He's
not.
I'll
going
bite on him.
On
See
average,
what's up.
15th round, I'll take him.
he's going on average the 9th round.
Really?
Right now, before but yeah, that's
It's almost
value.
disrespectful,
Very
honestly.
I'm taking him after my kicker. That's
Oh, and you think there's no kickers in the league.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
It's
I'm
terrible.
not taking him.
Okay, I got like 3 more I want to hit real quick, right?
Alright.
So we got Chase Claypool. No, not him. Brandon Ayuk.
49ers.
Yeah.
I think he takes a big step forward.
You think so? Him, Debo Samuel's gonna be hopefully healthy this year too. He's a beast.
I
But
like Ayuk too. They have like similar play styles.
yeah,
They're physical and like as soon as it feels like he touches the ball and he makes a play with it. Quick decisions, quick cuts.
mm.
I like him a lot. I like him a
Like
lot.
you could give him a jet sweep and he'll get 25 yards.
Yep.
There's a lot you could do.
Won't get the PPR point though.
Right.
Yeah.
Lose the point.
We're looking for the PPR points. Receptions, that's the key to the game.
Make
Yeah.
it a shovel pass next
Mhm.
time.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
But I'm afraid when I'm drafting a San Francisco quarterback, I mean a wide receiver, I'm thinking of the quarterbacks. You have to.
Jimmy G,
Jimmy
Trey
G,
Lance.
Trey Lance, what's going on there?
Nick Mullins.
You're gonna know a lot more. Obviously, you're gonna draft after training camp if you're a real redraft league. You're not like a fucking idiot, and then you'll be able to tell like, all right, he's Brandon Ayuk just going with Trey Lance. Who would you rather have Trey Lance or Jimmy Garoppolo?
I gotta see Trey Lance play games. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no, I agree. So it's like
North Dakota State
Oh, yeah,
guy,
I
you
know,
know,
I
small
know.
school guy.
He's got
Exactly.
talent.
I know Jimmy G can play.
Me
I
too.
know he can win games when he's healthy.
when he's healthy.
That's another guy.
When he's healthy.
But yeah, I gotta see Trey Lance. I gotta see
Jim,
him.
I got a big chip on my shoulder. You just
Big.
disrespected the shit out of me.
The whole
You just
offseason.
drafted a guy over me, like, you know what?
traded up to get him too.
Yeah, yeah.
Gave up a lot.
They put Jimmy on the trade block.
Yeah.
And they were talking.
I'd be like,
about
good,
these
get me out of here. Let me
Yeah.
go. Send me to the Dolphins. Send me down there. Send me what's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, send me to the Texans or whatever.
Yeah,
You know, who
quarterback.
knows about Deshaun Watson? But I think Jimmy G would be a good fit.
Tyrod Taylor's starting there,
You
right?
put some respect on Tyrod Taylor's fucking
Oh,
name.
come on,
Like,
punctured lungs, get out of here, dude. Lost his job week 1.
Tyrod Taylor
Tyrod
wasn't even a starter like almost all of his career.
Ever. The Bills.
Ever.
The Ravens.
He got
with the
paid though. He
Ravens
got his
as a backup.
bag, dude.
Yeah.
But then, like, I don't know, Tyler, God bless Tyrod Taylor. He sticks around, but he's not a fucking starting
He's getting
quarterback.
them checks.
He does. Hey, his career is
He's doing
nice.
something right. He has a great
He
career.
shows up, you know, he's a good guy.
It's half the
It
battle.
really is. He doesn't call in. All right, then you got Debo Samuel, same kind of deal. I like Debo Samuel
Yeah, I
too.
do.
I think we're falling out of the
Yeah.
top 25 here, though.
The
Bill,
one-
stop yawning.
Oh, tired.
What do you two real quick before we go? DJ Chark,
I like him. I'm a best
I,
shot.
Trevor Lawrence is going to make
Upside,
that
yeah.
organization a lot better.
big year.
Hopefully.
Big year for him. He's gonna have- And also the other one is I like Jerry Judy a lot.
Oh, I love Jerry
like
Judy.
a
I
lot.
love Jerry Judy.
He's so
Love
crisp on his route running. He had no quarterback play last year. You got Teddy Bridgewater. He's better than Drew Lock,
Yep.
right? And Jerry Judy's gonna have a bet. He's a sleeper. Now we're talking the sleeper, so that's basically the show right there. Phenomenal.
Well, we'll have to touch upon this again when time gets closer.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
This is kind of all over the place, and I'm sure everyone else out there is agreeing with us.
Yeah, so this is just, way too early fantasy stuff. We're always
Yeah.
We're gonna.
So we're
come
doing
back
it to
around.
keep you informed.
Exactly.
Setting the table.
Yep.
from now.
Exactly. Our next fantasy show next Tuesday. Wide receivers, sleepers, or what will be on Wednesday.
Do you want to do running backs? Did we do running back shit?
Well, I was gonna say we'll stay with receivers.
Do sleepers?
Do sleepers.
Be determined.
To be determined. Yeah, stick
We'll
around and
figure it
find
out.
out. Stay tuned. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
All right.
Y'all be sweet. Peace.
Later.